screwed. Okay, anyway. So I always get a lot of questions about my pregnancy and about like giving birth and all that. So I think today I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my personal experience, my pregnancy experience, my personal experience, whatever. And I'm gonna try and insert as many pictures as possible while I'm doing this so that y'all can like see what I'm talking about. So see if I, yeah, I just preheated the oven. So do I want to go put my food in? I do, actually. I'll be right back. Boom, I set the timer too, because Lord knows I'll be talking and forget. But all right, so let's start. My pregnancy. So I found out that I was pregnant on January the 14th. I took my pregnancy test. Yeah. So that was, at that point I was 3 weeks pregnant. 3 weeks pregnant. Okay, let me just put it like this. My birthday is December the 19th. 7 was conceived on my birthday. I found out I was pregnant on January the 14th. I found out I was pregnant because so it crossed nobody's mind at all that I was pregnant. So like the smell of like food, I was at my mom's house and the smell of food made me sick to my stomach. Like I couldn't get up out of the bed and come into the living room because I was like, ugh, like what's that smell? Like your cooking stinks. Mind you, my mom's cooking does not stink ever. My mom makes the best. So I found that kind of weird, but I was just like, oh, whatever. So my family's super duper close. So my mom calls my grandma and she's like, oh yeah, Raven hasn't been feeling good. There's like some stomach bug or virus going around at the time. So my grandma was like, oh, she just has a virus. Oh, she has a stomach bug. So that's what we kept saying. So let me tell it my way, you tell it yours later on. Okay, like 15 years down the line. Anyway, so they're like, oh yeah, you probably just have a stomach bug. I was like, oh yeah, you're probably right. I was not throwing up. The smell of food made me sick to my stomach. Wasn't throwing up. Then I started feeling, I did have that nauseous feeling. So then I had told one of my friends, be specific, I told Devery. And I was like, oh, I haven't been feeling good, sis. Like, oh, the smell of food makes me sick. She said, you know you're pregnant. I said, girl, why are you lying? Like, I'm not pregnant. Like, me? I can't get pregnant. Why can't I get pregnant? Because, you know, until you get pregnant, you think pregnancy don't strike. Then it strikes your ass. So I was like, no, like, we're not pregnant. Like, she was like, I think you're pregnant, sis. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I was like, I'm going to go to Walgreens, take a pregnancy test, whatever, bada boom, bada bang. I went to Walgreens. I took my pregnancy test. And I got the clear blue digital. So I had taken the tests, and what I had did, it was the first response one. So there was only one in that pack. No, there was 2. I'm lying. There's 2. One, it says like pregnant, not pregnant on it. And then the other one, it's like the line one. So I took both of them. So I didn't pee on, like I didn't like spread my legs and like pee onto the stick. I did it where like you pee in like a cup or something like that. And then you stick, you know, like you put the stick in there. Well, it says on there, like you put the stick in there for like 20 seconds or whatever. I didn't do 20 seconds. I read it wrong, and I read the one that you urinate on, and it said like pee on it for 10 seconds or something. So I didn't leave it in long enough. So I was like, damn, I fucked it up. Like, I gotta go buy another one. Like, this shit's expensive. So I was like, dang, I fucked up. So I was like, well, whatever. I was like, it's just gonna sit there, you know? So I walk out of the bathroom. I walk back in. Mind you, the test says it takes 3 to 5 minutes. That's what I said. So, like, mind you, the test says it takes like 3 to 5 minutes or whatever for it to process. I kid you not, I walked into the kitchen and walked back into the bathroom. I looked over, the host said, you know what it said. So I was like, bro, there's no way. So I called, who did I call? I called my cousin, I called my best guy friend, and of course I called her dad. But I called my 2 friends first, like my best guy friend, and then I called my cousin at the same time after, and I was like, damn. I was like, Christian, I'm pregnant, which is so funny because my friend Christian had just, did she already have, no. She hadn't had her kid. His girlfriend or whatever at the time was pregnant and they were having twins. And I kept making jokes all the time. And I'm like, dang, you about to be a daddy at 2, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, I call him and I'm like, I'm pregnant. This man's dying laughing at me. And he's like, ah. I'm like, I expected that. So I called my cousin and she was just like, oh my God, like, no way. And I was like, yeah. And then I called her dad and we were just like, what? Like, I was so confused. Like, I wasn't like I was not, there was never, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Like, dang, I fucked up. Like, it was not like that. But it wasn't like, yay, we're pregnant. I was just like, you know how you tell yourself, like, dang, this is the perfect time to get pregnant. Like, this is my highlight years right here. Like, I want to get pregnant within this time. And then, like, when it happens, you're like, dang, like, damn. So that's how I was. That's how we both were. This ring light is, like, in my eye glasses, and it's, like, bothering me, guys. Okay, I look like an idiot. But yeah, anyway. So, I didn't tell my parents. He didn't tell his family either. We both, okay, I told my family within like a few days, and he waited down the line to tell his family. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, continuing on with my pregnancy, I did not reveal to social media or anyone really, or my family, which my family was mad at me. I apologize. Next time I'm pregnant, I will be sure to let my family know and keep it a secret from everybody else but my close family, because my cousins were mad at me. Sorry, Bree and Nate. And Haley and Deja. And yeah, sorry to my friends. But anyway, so I didn't tell anyone I was pregnant other than those few people up until I was 5 or 6 months pregnant. I posted on social media, boom, that's when everybody found out. But I wanted to keep my whole entire pregnancy a secret and then just pop up and be like, surprise, we had a baby. But it was so hard keeping up with the lies of saying, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I can't go out to eat. Oh, I can't go out to drink. Because if you know me, you know I like to drink. You know I have a glass, 2 or 3 of wine every night. That's what I do. Or a mimosa. That's what I do. That's what my friends do. That's what we do. So from going to, hey, Reb, you want to go have a drink? And let's go. Let's go have a drink. You want to go have a drink? You want to go eat lunch, have a drink? To me being busy 24/7, like, they were like, I know you in love or whatever you want to call it at the time, but you're not that busy. But okay, whatever. So like people thought I was like flaking on them for no reason, but no, it really wasn't like a happy not happy. It was a happy pregnancy, but it wasn't like a beautiful, like, it was beautiful. What the fuck, right? Maybe you can't pick up your words. It wasn't like I enjoyed that's still bad. Okay, let me explain it and then you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I was nauseous. I threw up every single day of my pregnancy. I threw up between 2 to 4 times every single day up until the day that I gave birth, pretty much. I threw up every single day. no matter what. I would eat oatmeal in the morning, throw it up. I would eat a piece of toast, throw it up. Eggs, throw it up. Water or freaking orange juice, which I'm allergic to orange juice, but water, I threw up water. So yeah, I would throw up every single day. It was just a lot going on. So fast forward to my delivery day. So I go to the doctor thinking, I'm like watching the timer and I'm like, it has 2 minutes left on it. I go to the doctor and I'm like, let me flip my wings actually. Pause. That has nothing to do with this. Pause. Let me flip my wings really quick. I mean, I can keep talking, but like, I feel like I shouldn't do that. But, I don't know. Hold on. Alright. So I went to the doctor for my, appointments, because, I was that far along at that point where you go every week. So I went to, oh, by the way, I had gestational diabetes while I was pregnant too, which means you have diabetes while you're pregnant, but the minute you have the baby, like, your diabetes is gone. But I had gestational diabetes while I was pregnant too, another issue of mine. Yeah. So anyway, with that being said, I went to the doctor thinking it was a normal doctor's appointment, and he asked me, like, oh, are you having any contractions? Well, mind you, I refused to be that person. Like, you know how you see on TV and that person's like, oh my God, I'm in labor. Oh my God, I'm about to give birth. Help, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I was not going to be that person. So I was like, no, I mean, I'm having like Braxton Hicks. Where's the pasty? Where's that pasty? Did you eat it? You sitting on it? Where's the pasty? Little mom? 7. Where's the pasty? I can't find it. What'd you do with it? What'd you do with the pacifier? Little mommy, what'd you do with it? But anyway, I went to the doctor's appointment and he was like, oh, okay, well, you're not having contractions. Let me just go ahead and check or whatever. Mind you, I ended up having 7 3 weeks early. But anyway, I went to the doctor. I said that already. Okay. Anyway, let me turn that off. Ugh. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, so he went to check and he's like, oh, you're 4 centimeters dilated. Okay, so he went and he took me into another room. He checked my stomach and he was like, yeah, you're not having Braxton Hicks, like you're having labor contractions. You're actually in labor. I said, what? He was like, yeah, actually, he's like, I'm going to go ahead and admit you to the hospital. I said, sir, you can't do that because we're not about to do that. No, I didn't want that to happen because her dad had just left out of town for work. So he was, how many hours? He was like, I don't know how many hours away he was from me at that time. I want to say it was like 5 hours away from me or something like that. I don't know. He had no phone service. We were trying to call him. We couldn't get in touch with him. It was like, I got in touch with him later on that night or later on that day, and I was like, hey, like, you gotta come home. Like, you gotta come home now. You gotta come back. Like, I'm about to have this baby. So he ended up coming back that night, and I went into the hospital that morning. Also, I didn't want to go in because I had been craving turkey and dressing. So best believe I got a plate of turkey and dressing from the restaurant, and I ate that. because you can't eat 12 hours before you go into labor. So, oh, okay. You can't eat 12 hours before you go into, I had that when I was little too, that's funny. But you can't eat 12 hours before you go into labor. So I was like, nah, like I'm about to fill this stomach up. So anyway, we woke up the next morning. Mind you, we're never on time. Okay, I'm on time. He's never on time. So we woke up. We're packing our bags, whatever, getting ready. We got to the hospital about 7:30, 7:35. I wasn't in pain that morning, but my doctor told me to go in, say that I'm having a whole bunch of pain. Oh, it's on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 10, so that they can admit me. Because he said, if not, they're going to send you home. And I don't want them to send you home. I want you to have the baby now. Because at the time, I'm super small. Before I was pregnant, I weighed 100 pounds flat. When I was pregnant, you better not spit up. When I was pregnant with Seb, I weighed my heaviest, I want to say I was I hit 130. 134, I want to say, was the heaviest that I was. And then, like, towards the end of my pregnancy, I started losing weight. And I was like, what is this? But anyway, I went in saying that I ended up getting induced. I had to wait for a room to open up because there were no rooms available. So they started off slowly inducing me. A few hours later, I moved into a room. My doctor came in. He ended up breaking my water. And I had a birthing plan. If I can find the list or whatever, I'll insert it somewhere on the screen. But I had a birthing plan. And so we followed my birthing plan. And I didn't want to be that. I heard a lot of people say that they, get their epidural too fast and it wears off. So I waited and waited and waited. And my doctor was like, do you want your epidural? I was like, can I take it? He's like, yeah, you're 7 centimeters dilated. Like, you have to take it now. Otherwise, you can't take it. I was like, oh, okay, give it to me. Because you were so nosy. Because I didn't want to, like, be that person that does it too early and then, like, it wears off. So I got my epidural when I was 7 centimeters dilated. And then after that, like, I kid you not, guys, it was, like, pure bliss. Like, I did not feel anything at all. You can ask her dad. I pushed 3 times. She came out. I had her naturally. She did not cut me. I did not have to end up getting stitches or anything like that. It did not hurt at all. I did not feel her come out. I did not know she was out. And whenever she came out, she didn't cry either. So honestly, I had no idea what was going on because it was just so smooth sailing. And like her dad was just watching the whole entire time. Like he was just like, I guess, so amazed at all. And I was just like, like, why isn't she crying? Like, baby's supposed to cry. So yeah, she didn't cry or anything. She was 6 pounds, 1 ounce. And it was just, okay, no, not my, no, these are new. Oh my, okay, give me kisses. Okay, but let go of my, okay. Okay, no tongue. That's nasty. Not with your mom. Oh my God. But yeah, I had a pretty easy birth. So all of my friends and everyone who like reached out to me and was like, oh, tell me how was it? Was it hard? What birthing was hard? Was it difficult? Was it a roller coaster? Were you in so much pain? Recovering? It was the easiest birth ever. It was a piece of cake. Like, I promise, like, getting pregnant again and dealing with the whole, like, pregnancy part, ugh. But, like, the whole birthing part was, like, the most beautiful thing ever. So, yeah. Reagan, you kicked the heck out of that. So, yeah. My birthing story was so simple. It was so easy. I loved every minute of it, you guys. Now my baby is 5 months. She just turned 5 months yesterday. So I got a big girl now. So yeah, with that being said, that's my birthing plan. If you guys want to share your birthing story or let me know what you guys think about mine or any more questions, anything that I didn't answer, comment down below. Make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys. Come on. We can go eat. Say, Mommy can go eat her wings and her broccoli with cheese tots. Let's go. You want to eat with